H-O-R-R-O-R horror. Pair it with some cha-cha sauce and it's chaos. In the name of who? Runie Ruse. Oh. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. Runie Ruse with a question mark. Was there really any need for that question mark? I mean, I think you knew the answer was Runie Ruse. Like, you had to have been at least 99% positive that you had the answer right? You had to have been at least 99% positive. Did you have a good day today? Yeah, why not? Let's just say it was, why not? I'm drinking wine with ice in it, so that should be your clue. You see what happened is I said I need some wine. What the heck? What the heck is correct? Okay. I said I need some wine. I need some wine. So I went to my fridge. Actually, I have a fridge and I have like a wine cooler both. I look in both, I don't have anything in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, but that's fine. That's really not a big deal. You know, I'll just grab a thing of red. I don't need any white. I'll just grab a thing of red. And then I went and I looked and I didn't have anything red. I didn't have anything red because I took it all to the new house. It's all at the new house. I don't have any left here. None. Not a single bottle. It's all at the new house. I forgot I moved it. I had one thing of wine and it was white and it was unchilled. So I put an ice cube in it. Country girls make do or whatever they say. Happy RUSEDAY! Whoa! Okay, I feel a little bit better. Having Runie bless me so early in the stream does make me feel a little bit better. Happy RUSEDAY, Runie. Wait. You can't be humphing me. I'm the one humphing you. What do you mean humphing me? Yeah, get out of here with that humphing me. Dang, was the Fire Emblem Direct today a disappointment for you? What do you hope to see? Yeah, I don't think it looks good. I probably will not play it. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say is I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm not gonna be one of those people who's just like boo boo, poo poo poo. It's not exactly what I wanted and so it's trash, right? I just think the newer games are just going in a direction that I personally don't like as much. I'm not even gonna say that they're bad. I'm not gonna say that they're worse. I'm sure there's a whole generation that's gonna grow up with, you know, new school Fire Emblem and they love it. I just think for me, it's just not, it's not the series that I fell in love with anymore. And I don't like what it's become. So I just, you know, when I wanna play Fire Emblem, I'll just play one of the older games. Would shots help? Would shots help? Wait, would one shots help? One shot? Certainly not. 2 shots? 3 shots? How about, yeah. A shot that one shots me. There we go. It's horrible, the game is ruined. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I am, however, really enjoying all the memes about Fire Emblem with guns. I can't lie and say that I'm not really enjoying the memes. Where do guns fall on the axe, sword, lance, it's not a triangle anymore. It's not a triangle anymore. They gotta put guns in there. What the heck? Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh, a shot of absinthe sounds horrible. I would not do that. Yeah, Tharja with a gun. I am enjoying the memes. But I probably will not play it. What's the best Fire Emblem game to replay? You know, this answer would change on a different day, but I'll say today I'm feeling Sacred Stones. If you think about it, guns are just really good at throwing really tiny spears. No, they're more like bow and arrows, right? And why is it Sacred Stones? Oh, okay. I'm glad to see some Sacred Stones enjoyers in the chat. I love that. I love that. I need to freaking play that again. But of course, there's always like a very soft space in my heart. Because you know my favorite character is Rebecca. So, I always forget what they call it in Japanese and then English. I always call it Blazing Sword and then I feel like that's not right. But y'all know the one I'm talking about with Elwood and Hector and Lindis. You've never played any of the Fire Emblems? They're good. They're good. I like them. I mean, if you like that kind of game, they're slow, strategic, turn-based games. They're not really that hard. I mean, they can be hard if you do crazy stuff, but they're not that hard. They're fun. I like the stories. Characters are fun. Isn't it just called Fire Emblem in the West, but got called Blazing Blade later? It was something like that. That's why, yeah, I think I call it Blazing Sword. Maybe it is Blazing Blade. I don't know, but yeah, that you guys know the one, Fire Emblem. you know the one. Three Houses kind of killed it for me. Same. Again, I'm maturing, you guys. If you had asked me this like a few years ago, I might have... Actually, if you had asked me this like when I debuted, I might just spend an hour trashing Three Houses and everything I hated about it. But I've matured. And you know what? I'm not the core audience anymore. They didn't make that game for old school players like me. They just didn't. And I just have to accept that. It doesn't mean that the game is trash. It just means I didn't like it and it wasn't for me. But think of the content, Runie. I say that because I think I have gone on a rant about how much I hated it before. My Oshi isn't a D1 hater, not today. Today I am classy, mature, sophisticated, wizened older woman. Who I will not be curmudgeonly, I will not be rage baited. No, I'm having wine with ice in it, okay? Not haterade. Once you devolve to drinking wine with ice cubes in it, you just gotta show you gotta show the whole world some grace. You're not convinced. I don't know what would convince you then. I won't be rage baited. I won't. I thought Fire Emblem was a marriage ship simulator first and tactical strategy second. Not just marriage, you know, sometimes the endings weren't just about getting married. Like sometimes they just became like best friends and they opened like a traveling merchant shop together, you know, or sometimes they had very lovely platonic endings. And yeah, you're right. It's a marriage ship. It's a marriage simulator. Could you even marry and engage? I don't know. You definitely spent time trashing for Fire Emblem Three Houses in your own. I'm sure I did. That's why I said that. So maybe that version of me would get wrapped up in it. But this mature version of today, I don't want to poo-poo anybody's favorite thing. You know, I'm not in the mood to poo-poo other people's likes. How do they say it? I'm not in the mood to yuck others' yum. But sometimes others' yum is a yuck to me. That's what this fire moon looks like. It looks like a big pile of yuck to me. But I'm not a D1 hater. I'm not a D1 hater. I'm not. And another, you guys know I put the rates down. I put the rates down on Runie as you guys requested. And yet you still pull her like crazy. You just love her. You're obsessed with her. Happy RUSEDAY, Runie! That sucks not having red wine. Train a dog to fetch you wine. It's a Bordeaux collie. Shut up. That's so bad. Did you come up with that? Why did the tactician become a thief? They was a robin. Plenty of fan and indie games out there to scratch that FE itch. Runie love. Honestly, I'm talking trash anyways, cause go fight Ruse! I don't have time to play it regardless. When was the last time I sat down and played any game like that? Forever ago. I don't have time for that. You know? I ain't got time for that anyways, so like... Once again, not the target audience, clearly. Though I guess if it looked really, really good, I would maybe try to find the time. If only media today could be like Rings of Power Season 2. You guys, a new... When does it come out, actually? Let me look it up. Go fight Ruse! A new Rings of Power is coming out. Season 3 release date. November! November 11th of 2026. We get a new season of Rings of Power! Yay! It's gonna be so much fun! Here, you know what? You guys want to see the D1 hater? You just wait until November 11th of 2026. Cause I, for the content, will be watching Rings of Power Season 3. And I will be D1 hating on it. I tried. And I'm gonna do it without reservation. I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back this go around because I gave them all the faith I could have ever given them. You guys remember? You guys remember, after Season 1, I said, okay, that didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to. A lot of things I hated about it, but there was some cool stuff. There's some actors' choicing I liked. You know, we'll go into Season 2 open-hearted. I went into Season 2 so freaking open-hearted. And I had hope. I had hope beyond hope. I had a fool's hope, as Gandalf would say, okay? And don't even sit here and put Gandalf in the chat or I'll ban you. I'll literally ban you if you type in that chat right now. I gave it everything I had. Every ounce of grace and goodwill I had, I tried. I really tried. And then in the last few episodes, they just threw everything in my face and made it the worst possible version of ever imaginable. It was just horrible. It was horrible. Everything about it was horrible. And I'll be watching Season 3, and they've spent it. They've spent my good faith. It's gone. Diminished. Okay? I was neutral about it, and then they made Elrond Collector. I really need you to stop bringing that up. I am purposefully trying to forget that happened. I'm erasing it from my mind, so if you please stop bringing that up, that would be really great. It was just everything back to back. It was the kiss, it was the Balrog, it was the freaking Grand Elf. Oh my god. So here's the thing, is I saw... You don't have time to play FE, but you have time to watch Rings of Power. Because I watch Rings of Power with you guys. Honestly, if I can make content out of it, then it's okay. I know what you're thinking, but couldn't you just stream FE? Not unless I want my stats to tank into oblivion, okay? like literally would damage my channel. No, I cannot play Fire Emblem on stream, but I can watch Rings of Power members only on stream, and because I can make content out of it, I can squeeze it into my schedule. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. For example, I'm like 3 chapters behind on One Piece right now. It's horrible. It's horrible. The state of my life right now. I would be here watching you play Fire Emblem. I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you would. But it's just, well, and it's not even like, like, I don't want to make it sound like, gosh, I wish I could play Fire Emblem and it just wouldn't get the clicks. Oh, boo-hoo. I mean, it's just a completely it's a different style of stream than I do. I've built a fan base over, like, the games that I do play are nothing like Fire Emblem. And the other content that I do is nothing like Fire Emblem. So I've built the majority of my fan base with my own hands. I've built a fan base that isn't gonna have the retention for Fire Emblem. You know what I mean? So I don't mean that in like, oh, woe is me. Like, I did this. I built this community, you know? It just is what it is. I just know that it just wouldn't work. And I'm sure there'd be some of you who would just watch me do whatever, but thinking about like the vast majority of the audience, that's just how the cookie crumbled. What do you play? Resident Evil. And sometimes I play Resident Evil. And if I'm feeling really frisky, I might play Resident Evil. Sometimes, yeah, just sometimes. Sometimes. And sometimes Minecraft. I ain't never touched Minecraft. You're spreading lies. Lies and slander. I have never touched Minecraft. I do remember your Phasmo and DMC era fondly. Oh, man. I haven't played Phasmo in a while, but I've heard it's gone to crap. My friends who still play are not enjoying it. I don't know what they did. Well, I know they, like, I did not hear good reviews about what they did to Tanglewood. And I guess they added more ghosts, question mark. So now, like, I kind of, like, I miss Phasmo, but I also feel unmotivated to go back to it because, like, nobody wants to play it anymore. Nobody wants to play it anymore. Don't sell yourself short. After last RUSEDAY, you've now opened your market up to anything that gets you the food to Fujo out. Y'all,
go fight Ruse.
You do. Sometimes I feel like I have to remind you guys that I'm an actress. I'm an actress. I'm an actress. That was acting. I was acting! Y'all don't believe me sometimes. It was the same with the Minhera streams. People are like, ain't no way. Ain't no way, that was too real. You know some of that was legit. Some of that was legit. That was too real. No, y'all, I'm an actress. I'm a literal trained actress. I've been paid to do acting for many, many years of my life. It was acting! Okay? My Fujo days are behind me. I've told you. It sounds like a ruse to me. No. It's acting. It's acting. No, y'all know I don't like method acting. So you don't want any more out of bias fan art? I mean, look, like, genuine question? Genuine answer. I mean, I feel indifferent. I think it's funny. I think it's super funny. If you guys want to draw art of it, it will get a little chuckle out of me. But if you don't, I don't think I would think about it. like in 3 weeks from now, I wouldn't go and, oh man, I wish more people had drawn it. Like the thought wouldn't even occur to me. If you guys never mention Atabias again, I will forget about it. Wait, why are you thinking about it? You are bringing it up. You're bringing it up. I wish we had audio of you laughing your butt off trying that. I wasn't laughing my butt off. I was running like the gosh darn wind. Okay, I set up. I know I'm a little bit behind on super chats, and I saw 5 gifted. I will definitely sing the song for you in a second. Okay, but let me just explain this to you. Okay, that stream, I set it up so freaking last minute because I wasn't sure what I wanted the gag to be until like the day of. I kept going back and forth. Cause at first I was just gonna make like, just like perversion in general. But then I was like, oh, it's really hard to make a girl be perverted because girls are just inherently not perverted unless they're Fujoshi. So then I thought, I could make her a Fujoshi. But then I got a little nervous. I was like, I don't know, I kept thinking through other things. So I didn't actually lock in on Fujoshi until day of. So literally I got home from work. I ran home from work. I opened up Picrew, which if you guys have never used Picrew, it's just like it's a website where people upload their own doll makers and you can like click around and like put hairstyles and different eye shapes and stuff on like a little character. I opened up Picrew. I sorted by commercial use is okay because I was gonna stream with it. I found the first one that I thought looked good. I hit the random button on it. Wait, maybe I can find it again. Maybe I can find it again. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. But I hit the random button, right? And I just picked the first 2 that it randomized. I was like, okay, these look good. These are my boys. This is the ship. I Googled posh British names. I gave them the most posh names that I could manage. I came up with like a brief backstory. And then I decided I have to draw something. So I was literally like with my mouse in Paint Tool Sci, like, oh no, I always call it Paint Tool Sci, but I don't use it anymore. I use Clip Studio. In Clip Studio, like scribbling that art. I mean, I finished that art like seconds before I hit start stream. It was a mad dash. Honestly, that's why it's just, you know, the art could have been better. It really could have been better. I apologize for the poor koala. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you what I mean about like the randomizer. Do 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 do. Do you guys ever? I love using Picrew, by the way. I use Picrew literally all the time.
Ooh, it's hot in here. There must be a
lunatic in the atmosphere. I said. Oh my goodness, whoa, thank you so much for the Akasupa! Jimmy Jack Funk 7, happy birthday! And on a RUSEDAY, and on a day, happy birthday, say hooray, let's convey our hearts, we're so happy to have you here with us. Happy birthday, let's display the joy in our hearts. Don't dare disobey. Have a rused birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Very exciting. A birthday on a RUSEDAY? How crazy fortuitous? Fortunate? I feel like those mean like 2 different things. Y'all, I can't find this Picrew. The Picrew died. The pickeroo is dead. Adabias killed the pickeroo. It's gone forever. Where the heck is it? Rest in peace. What? I really can't find it. What the heck? Okay, we'll do this one. We'll do this one then. Hold on. Hold on. This one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. Okay, you guys wanna freestyle some more yaoi? I know you do. Y'all are so excited about it. You're practically begging me. You're practically begging me to freestyle some more yaoi for you. I can't believe this. Okay. Okay, so this is not the one I used. This is not the one I used, but this is another one that I found that's like commercial use okay. We're gonna do some old man. We're gonna do old man yaoi. Why do I see someone just say no? Someone just says no. Okay. Okay. We're gonna play. Okay. Oh man, he might not end up old. That's so sad. Hold on. I thought he was gonna end up old. He might not end up old. Wow, I made this like way too small. Hold on. Okay, do you see this like little dice button? That's what I picked. So I literally went boom. Oh no! It's an elf! Alright, we got redheaded elf. He looks a little tired. He's got freckles. He has a piercing, but there's nothing in it. So he used to be a delinquent, but he's out of those days. He's grown out of those days. He's not a delinquent anymore. I like this short red hair, actually. Okay, and then I'm gonna just take a screenshot of it so that we still have him, because that's very important. Okay, and then we'll all random again. Okay. Okay, older man. He plays the guitar, and he's flamboyant. They got the same color hair. That's kind of throwing me off. Okay, here it is. Okay, I definitely think the old man is the pursuer, because even though, you know, he's just like very confident in himself. He's flirty, he's sexual, he knows what he wants, he's free, he's open. Maybe a little bit of a boy failure, like starving artist, but he's okay. He's doing his best life. Whereas like the elf boy, you know, maybe elsewhere he's from are a little bit prejudiced against, yeah? So he's worked extremely hard to not be perceived as a delinquent anymore. So like maybe, you know, people have a bad impression of elves and they think they're all delinquents, and he used to be a delinquent, but he's really trying to like get his life together. So he's a little more like what do you say it, like what's the word I'm looking for, like button up. He's like buttoned up, okay? And actually the hair, let's do this with the hair. Okay, so this color of red hair is actually one that most elves have, but sometimes humans will dye their hair that color, and it actually really bothers him at first that this dude like dyes his hair that color, because he's like, you know, like why would you want to look like an elf? Like he's kind of embarrassed to be an elf. He's like, why would you want to do anything that like makes you look like an elf? But the guy is dyeing his hair red like in a movement of solidarity to be like, stop hating on elves. Elves are just as good as humans, you know. And so no, not cultural appropriation. No, he's doing it in solidarity. Anyways, the older guy, he plays music outside of the office building where the elf works every day. And the elf just like sees him as like, oh, this guy again. Oh, this guy again. But he finds himself like really enjoying the music and kind of looking forward to seeing him every day because the old guy just has a big old smile and smiles at him without any prejudice and sometimes gives him a peace sign, and he's always surrounded by people and like making friends and talking, and he's just like such a lively and like charismatic person that it's piercing through the cold stone walls that the elf has put up. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. There, I gave you what you wanted. I gave you what you so desperately wanted. My benevolence, my benevolence. And on a ruse day. And on Jimmy Jack Funk 7's birthday. You want more? You are greed. You want more, old man Yowie? That wasn't enough for you? Runie's problematic age gap Yowie. I like age gap Yowie. I don't mind. I don't mind. Even if it is problematic sometimes. You know, that's what fiction's for, right? Your ability to improvise and make stuff up on the fly is as amazing, as amazing as always. Thank you. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't see any steamy Madame de la Ruse art on my timeline. Really? Because I did. I did. I saw some out-of-bias artwork. You gotta go back and you gotta go to my meme tag. Don't go to my art tag, go to my meme tag. You'll see it. Hey Google, what's the overlap between Fire Emblem fans and women acting Minhera on the internet? Me? Act Minhera? I mean, as a character study. Perhaps, sometimes. I guess I do have my Minhera moments. Like, you know, anytime you guys tell me the sound is off on my stream, it pisses me off. But also, if you dare not to tell me that the sound is off and I find out later, really it's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose for you. You lose either way. If my audio is not perfect, you're in trouble. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But you like Minheras, right? The only win is by muting. No! That's the opposite of a win. That's giving up. That's losing. Nobody's ever lost so hard as the loser who mutes my stream. Hold on, this is important. Okay, this is important. Okay? Important. Just to get the point across. Don't me. What if they can't read? Well, then they really ought to unmute. They gotta unmute, okay? I'll teach them how to read if you unmute, I'll teach you how to read. But Runie, Resident Evil LARPer Ruse, didn't you say Resident Evil Code Veronica was your most hated of all time and you will never play the remake? That sounds like something a lunatic LARPer would say. Not a lunatic LARPer. No, man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the remake. Rare Secrets, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Wow! I'm 17 minutes late. That's 17 whole minutes of delayed gratification just for you. So don't say I never did anything for you. Gift the memberships too. Gift the memberships today. Gift the memberships today. Gift the memberships. Wow, make sure you say thanks now. Gift the memberships today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shared suffering brings us closer together. No, I don't want you guys to suffer. If I must suffer, then I want you guys to at least be happy. What's the point of me suffering if you guys can't at least be happy? Man, if only media could be as good as the Foxy Pirates arc, aka the peak of One Piece. Wait, this is the same person. This is the same person who sent the thing about the code Veronica. You're just trying to rage bait me. I see what's going on. Because I said at the beginning of the stream that I wouldn't be rage baited, and now you're trying to rage bait me. Well, you want to know what? I think that's cute. I think that's adorable, and I think you should try harder. You gotta try harder, because I'm a manga reader. So the Foxy Pirate arc didn't bother me. I liked Long Ring Long Island, because it wasn't even that long. More like Short Ring Long Island. Yeah, I think you should try harder. Rings of Power 3, cast it into Mount to destroy it. Literally, I'm Elrond right now, and Amazon. This is so stupid. Amazon is Isildur, and I'm Elrond. I'm like, bro, you must destroy it. Cast it into the fire. And Amazon is looking at me like, no. That's what he's doing. He's giving me the Isildur. They're giving me the Isildur no face. I can't even be mad at that. No. Man, that makes me want to read Lord of the Rings again. I've actually been reading a little bit more. I read a book called Piranesi. Have you guys heard of it? I like turn-based tactic games like XCOM and especially Battletech because it doesn't lie about the hit chances. Eventually I'll play Fire Emblem. Are you accusing Fire Emblem of lying about the hit chances? Oh, I guess you haven't played it yet. I think Fire Emblem is pretty honest with you. One of my favorite things to do in Fire Emblem used to be to use an assassin, because an assassin has a very small chance to just like one hit any enemy. It's the freaking best. And I swear I got that all the time. I don't know what my childhood luck was, but if I sent an assassin out on the field, they were one hitting everything. Swear. Colm, my goat. Colm was so cute, man. Happy RUSEDAY, Runie. That sucks not having read one. Oh wait, I already read this one. Oh, did I catch up? I catched up. Oh, no, I didn't. Hi, Runie. Happy RUSEDAY. Congrats on the album release on Bandcamp. If anyone hasn't checked it out yet, they should. Runie Love. Yes, thank you. Yes, my album is on Bandcamp now. I think I told you guys before that I had been very, very persistently annoying staff. Which is to say, like, every week I was adding staff. Like, when we get Bandcamp, please. Bandcamp when? Bandcamp now, please. And I think it was actually a bit tedious work because I think it ended up all falling onto Millie, bless her heart. But she got it up. And I'm super happy about it. I'm super, super happy. Honestly, Saint Saturn did nothing wrong, and Kuma deserved everything that happened to him. You have to try harder. You have to make it believable. I have to believe that you truly mean what you're saying, and I have to be quite offended. Runetics, you can help them. Runetics are really good at rage baiting me. Runetics, you gotta show them how it's done. I know one of you can do it. Is it just you and Lumi? I think so, but I think Rie also wanted to be on Bandcamp, so I'm sure they'll work on transitioning her over there. But I mean, it's actually kind of a lot of tedious work, so it might just take a little bit, like a hot minute. You never rage bait me? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Jill is still dead. How? I can't believe you actually thought Jill lives through RE5. She does! Jill never died. Welcome to Raccoon City is actually a masterpiece. I know you don't believe that. I know you don't believe that. Can you shout out my friend Hiseli? 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 No. I see. I know you misspelled it the first time, but I see that you've said so. I see. I'm just making fun of you. Yeah. I'll shout up Haile. Shout out Haile. But the Flaming Guy scene was so good. The Flaming Guy scene and Welcome to Raccoon City is, I think, the only good scene, honestly. Can't believe you never knew that Devil May Cry was actually a prequel to Devil May Cry 2. I'm gonna lose it. No! Actually, I can't remember. Legitimately, what's the timeline there? So, no, because DMC 3 is a prequel, but DMC 3 is a prequel to DMC 1 and DMC 2, right? Okay, yeah, it's 3 then 1 then 2. Okay, never mind. I do remember. DMC 3, 1, 2. But we don't talk about 2. Capcom can't count. That's why they had to stop, you know, it's Resident Evil Requiem instead of Resident Evil 9, right? Because they can't count. They gotta start giving them names. Resident Evil Village. Nah, that's Resident Evil 8, dog. Tuna is low-key flavorless? Your taste buds are flavorless. You got a taste bud problem. Your taste buds need to check their hypotenuses. Okay? Bleh. If you got that, you got that. Boss, remember that Black Rose Lounge stream when you told us, when I get you, this is what I'll do, and proceeded to slap poor Sanji specifically? I sensed hate. I don't remember doing that. I don't think I did that at all. I do not think I did that. I don't think I did that. I think you're making that up. I would never do that because you guys already think that I hate Sanji, which I don't. Okay? I don't think I would have done something to add fuel to the fire. I want you guys to believe the truth, and the truth is that I like Sanji. I love Sanji. I like Sanji a whole bunch. He's in my top 20 One Piece characters. Right outside the top 10. Right outside it. You were really drunk, you don't remember. I remember everything. I never get drunk. I have the devil's liver. I Hi, Runie from Switzerland. There's so many muyus around outside my window. I'll be vodgang for like a month, but until then, thanks for staving off my jet lag. Have fun in Switzerland. That's cute. I've never been. She only likes him when she's sober. Nar. No, I always like him. Ah. I always like him. Rude. Or she can say top 10. No. 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 Kind of crazy. Rudy says Usopp is the worst One Piece character. Usopp, my goat. You mean Usopp the goat? Sniper King? No way. That Green Giant achievement, when that annoying dork Steve died, Kino, had me wheezing for minutes, and I totally mean that. Thanks for the Runie, probably. No! Yo, I actually keep thinking about it. It's making me nervous. Because you guys know I cry easy. I'm actually so afraid of, in the remake, when Steve dies and Claire is crying, you know, Chris like comes and finds her and he just hears her through the door like bawling her eyes out. I'm not gonna make it. Like I'm not gonna make it. Cause I imagine Claire, like Claire from Resident Evil 2 remake, Claire, like that Claire, my Claire, brokenhearted. I think it's gonna hit worse because when I played Code Veronica, it kind of feels like a different Claire to me, and arguably it is, right? But this Claire, they're working really hard on continuity. This Claire is gonna be the Claire I fell in love with, right? And I'm gonna have to see her suffer? No, thank you. I'm actually gonna bawl my eyes out. I'm genuinely gonna bawl my eyes out. And if they make a freaking... they better not do any... I don't want to see anything about a green giant. When I play the Code Veronica remake, I am going to mute the words green and giant in my chat. And don't even think that I won't. I will literally mute those words. So you can't harass me even if you wanted to. Your voice is perfect for ASMR. Oh my gosh, thank you! I actually am doing ASMR this week. Later. Actually, I might move it though. My schedule's a little bit insane right now, so I might have to move it. I might move some things around. I might move Saturday stream to Friday night and Friday stream to Sunday night. I might have to flip-flop them a little bit. I think I might end up having to do that. But regardless, you will get some ASMR this week. Because it's been a while since I've done it. I miss it. I love ASMR. You can't count either, Runie. This isn't RUSEDAY number 113. Crap! Shoot fire! You're right! You're right, gosh darn it! It's not! I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll fix them, okay? I'll fix them! And I'll fix the Golden Kamui watch-along titles at some point too. YouTube. Can you let mods fix stream titles so I don't have to do it? You know what? Fine, I'll just do it now. I'll do it now. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I? Okay, so I know they're off. I don't remember exactly when they got off. Let me just see. Let me find my playlist, Runie RUSEDAYs. When did they first get off? How long ago was it? I don't remember. Don't forget the delay for the karaoke's too. That won't apply until I get to another karaoke stream though. Okay. I gotta go. Oh my gosh, there's too many of these things. Okay. Okay, so okay, it's just the last two, right? So last is 137 and this one is 138, yeah? And today is 138.
Go fight Ruse!
It's fixed now. It's fixed. Sayonara. I return on my actual birthday for your greetings. I am so happy to see you. I was starting to wonder if you were gonna stand me up after making such a ruckus about your birthday being today. Trying to get an early birthday song. I thought you were gonna stand me up. Happy birthday, the Skeptical Panda! Happy birthday, say hooray! Let's convey our hearts, so we're so happy to have you here with us. Happy birthday, let's display the joy in our hearts. Don't dare disobey. Have a rused birthday. Happy birthday! I've only ever watched people play, oh wait, I lost it, Fire Emblem, but I enjoyed watching Fire Emblem 3 Edelgard Choosers. That's who I played! I played Edelgard. Edelgard is the best girl that I've seen. All other FEs I watch for meh. I don't watch your Resident Evil 2 content. Only my Resident Evil 2 content? So you watch all the other Resident Evil content, just not the Resident Evil 2? What you got against Resident Evil 2? What you got against Resident Evil 2? What the heck? Disc. I liked Edelgard. That's who I picked as well. But I've talked about this before. I hated, what was her name? Raya? The dragon lady? I hated her instantly. Because here you are having a good old time with your old pops. You're just chilling. And then she comes in and I didn't like her vibes. And I could tell that my dad didn't want to go with her. And I've played enough Fire Emblem games. I know what's about to happen. I could tell he was about to die. I was like, I don't like this. Wrap it up. I don't like this. I don't like this lady. I feel like she's blackmailing my dad. And you want to know what? I wasn't wrong. I really wasn't wrong. And I hated her from moment one. I hated her. And the more I played, the more I hated her. So Edelgard was a easy choice. Also, I married Hubert, so I don't know what to say. I may or may not have married Hubert. Anyways. Whatever. I think I've told you guys this before. It all started. Because Hubert's not even my type. He's not even my type. I know, you guys are probably surprised. He's not even my type. This is what happened, is I was playing and Hubert was just simping so hard over Edelgard. And I was like, dude, have some self-respect. And I don't know, I was like, it started off as a joke. I was just kind of like, I gotta save this man. I gotta make this man fall in love with me so he can like rid himself of this like simp behavior, right? And so I just started like spending time with him in the game as a joke. And then I don't know, something happened. And next thing I knew, was really starting to get worried that you couldn't marry him. I felt for him so hard, and I actually was really getting worried because he plays so hard to get, so hard to get. I don't know if any of you have romanced him, but he plays so hard to get that literally up to like the final confession, I genuinely thought he might reject me, and I was like horrified. I was like, please, I will become Edelgard. I will bleach my hair white blonde right now. I swear to God, Hubert, if you don't let me marry your ass. But he did. We got married, so it was okay. Then I tried to play a different route, but you know, at the end of the game, you have to like try and fight them, and I was like, I ain't killing Hubert. Like, there ain't no way I'm killing Hubert. That's my husband in another universe. Runie roosed herself into romance. VTuber marries her simp. Literally. It's just a joke, please. I'm begging you. It's just a joke, please. It's just a joke, but please marry me. That was me. Whole manga title. That time I fell for the guy I was just joking about falling for because he was a simp for my friend. Yo, he had me on rails. I was so wetting. I was about to rage quit. I was like, if he rejects me, I'm gonna rage quit this game. Anyways, I don't know, I got psyoped. Because I didn't even think he was cute. He's just not my type at all. Did not think he was cute. And now, I don't know, I see a picture of him and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Why is he looking at me with those stinking eyebrowless face, goofy ass looking punk? Love that man. Would do anything for that man. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Psyoped by your own psyop, literally. He wasn't even cute. The worst she can say is no. He wasn't cute though. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. He didn't need to be, I guess. He didn't need to be cute. There you go. That's the moral of the story, guys. You don't need to be cute. You just gotta have the sauce. I don't know what it is, but Hubert's got the sauce, okay? Y'all gotta take a note from whatever the heck Hubert von Vestra's doing, because he's got the sauce.
Ooh, wow.
I like Edelgard choosers who marry her. So she lets girls marry her when they find out that Petra won't marry her. Wait, what? I don't remember that. Oh, wait, actually, I think... Wait. No, I can't remember. It's been too long. I remember that in one of the games, you could marry girls as a girl. But for some reason, I thought it was... No, I can't remember. I can't remember anymore. I would marry Edelgard. Hard, yeah. I would marry her. Thank you for 14 months, Caridium. Thank you. It's your unbirthday. Oh, very, very unbirthday. For me? For you. A very, very unbirthday. For me? For you. Now blow the candles out, my dear, and make your wish come true. A very, very unbirthday to you. What do you call a picture of poor people? A portrait. You guys, full disclosure, when I'm looking at chat, I usually look at what's called top chat. If you guys don't know, there's different ways that you can format chat. And top chat, it only shows you some of the comments. So a lot of times, like if you're new, if it's like your first few comments, you know, if maybe you've been blocked in a lot of other channels, it might not show me your comments, right? Usually that's what I'm looking at. today, on a whim, I decided, you know what? I'll watch live chat. And I'm not gonna lie, live chat kind of slaps. Live chat kind of slaps. What do you call a picture of poor people? A portrait. Shut up, tomato, 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 tomato. That slaps. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna do this more often. I gotta do this more often. Maybe turn it off for gaming streams. That's actually a good idea. For gaming streams, yeah. Live chat gets unhinged. I like it. I'm here for it. I'm gonna start living on the edge. Hold on, I'm gonna get more wine. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You may disbehave while I'm gone. You may not misbehave, but you may disbehave, okay?
Go fight Ruse! Go fight Ruse! Go fight Ruse!
I'm back!
Go fight
I'm
Ruse!
back! Were you guys disbehaving? Uh-oh. I see some disbehavers.
Go fight Ruse!
After everything, you listen to 50% of what we say. Wow, super rare pull. Disbehaving during wine break until I finally get my daily Runie. You didn't get to daily Runie. You got a super rare. Taskaru.
Go fight Ruse!
Aim to disbehave, whatever John Firefly said. I was writing lyrics for a song today, and I wanted to put disbehave in it. And then I actually had a moment where I was like, wait, which one's the fake one? Which one is the one I made up? Misbehave or disbehave? And genuinely both sounded correct in my mind. I was like, disbehavior, misbehavior, disbehave, misbehave. I genuinely could not remember. So I just typed them both, and disbehave had the red line under it. And I was like, okay, disbehave. That's the word I was looking for. I was looking for the fake one. I did. I rused myself. But the thing is that language is a living organism, okay? It is never set in stone. It is always evolving and changing and growing. Kind of like a virus. And if I want disbehave to be a word, well, it very well can be. Within our community, you know, if we look at this from an anthropologist's angle, let's do some linguistic anthropology. Within our community of lunatics, it is a word. It is very much so a word. Does that make you feel powerful? It should. Yeah, it's in group speak. Like warng and briefcakes. This behavior, that behavior. Etymology. You are torturing this poor living organism. Well, I am evil. What'd you expect? Blarg is also a word, not here. Not here. I don't know what it means, but I don't like the way it sounds. I reject this word. Language is powerful, but Runie is stronger. She can change the spelling of words in real time. I actually got quite a kick out of, if you guys watched my latest video, it was an upload of me playing the 4th Survivor from Resident Evil 2 Remake. And what got me to play it was somebody commented it in chat and was like, "It's so good," or something like that. But when I went to edit the video, I realized that the commenter actually had a typo in their message. And so I had this brief moment of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't highlight the message then, because I'm just gonna be like putting it on blast, spelling mistake. And then I was like, nah, it's funny, I'm leaving it in there. So I put a sound effect on it and everything. Minor spelling mistake. Leaving it in there.
What the heck?
Getting confused between etymology and entomology bugs me in a way I can't put to words. I'm gonna need you to get out of here. What the heck? Stop. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm getting work done on my new haunted mansion right now. And I keep going over there and I feel like, I always feel like I'm cramping their style. Cause I'll come over and they'll have, you know, music blasted and they're in the groove and they're all working, and then I'll come in and they'll like turn the music off. They're like, "Hello, ma'am." I'm like, "Hi, I'm just being nosy." I'm just being nosy. Just wanted to see what was going on. Okay, I'll leave now. Honestly though, it oh my gosh, I had one of those crazy moments. You know when you get like a smell and a sound of something that reminds you of a time before? It genuinely can transport you back to the past. I had such a visceral experience of that because the first day that they were doing construction, I had left for a little bit, but then I went back just to check on them, make sure that they were doing okay. And when I walked in, okay, wait, so I should give you the context. The context is that when I was growing up, when we first moved into my childhood home, there was like nobody around us. It was awesome. There was like a whole woods behind us. It was awesome. And then they built an entire neighborhood behind us. So for years and years, I just heard construction every day, all the time, just nonstop building houses, like, which I actually credit. There's two things I credit for my ability to sleep through loud noises, because I can sleep through a loud noise really, really easy. The first thing I credit is the fact that they built an entire neighborhood behind my house for my whole growing up. So hammering, sawing, all of that jazz, don't do nothing. I will sleep right through it. And the second thing I credit is my brother learning to play the trumpet. I don't know if you've ever lived in the same house as somebody learning how to play the trumpet, but you suffer or you adapt. And I adapted, okay? So I can sleep through pretty much any noise. But when I was growing up, I remember specifically the summer that they built a house whose backyard faced our backyard. So they literally like wiped out almost all the trees in my backyard. I guess it wasn't technically our land, but I played in it. So like in my child mind, that was my backyard. But I guess we didn't really own it because they came in and they cut down all the trees and they built a house right there. And in that summer, I would be playing outside and the work crew would be out there. And, you know, because they're hammering and sawing and stuff, they have to have the music on if they want to hear it, like really, really, really loud. So the workers would play like Spanish radio and they would play it loud, like super, super loud so they could hear it over the work. And you could smell like the sawdust, and I would just play in the backyard. I walked into my new haunted mansion and they were playing super, super loud, the Spanish radio, and I could smell the sawdust, and I genuinely like transported. Like I could see my backyard. It was just absolutely like vibrant memory. It was so cool. It's so cool how smell and sound works like that. 'Cause I mean, it just like took me right back. I was like, whoa, like I remember what this feels like. I remember like what it felt like to be a kid at that time. So freaking cool. And then they turned the music off. I cramped their style. I did, I totally cramped their style because I came in today. I didn't expect them to still be there, but they were still there today. I came in, I asked for them to do even more work than I originally asked for. And they had to turn the music, okay, they didn't have to turn the music off. I would never ask them to turn the music off. I would never do that. They just do it out of politeness when I come in. So I just came in, I was like, I wanted to ask if you could also put crown molding in these 2 rooms. I'm sorry, if that's okay, if you have the time, if you can fit that in. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll leave now. You can turn the music back on. Like run out of the house. Cramping their style. I actually need to remember to bring over, because I think they're low on toilet paper over there. Because I only had like 1 little tiny roll. So I need to actually, I need to put an alarm on my phone actually. So I go over early in the morning and put toilet paper there. Hold on. Else I forget. No, don't call me a Karen. Hey, it's not Karen because I wasn't complaining about anything. And I wasn't asking for anything for free. I kind of forgot when I originally asked when we wrote out the proposal that I wanted crown molding in these other 2 rooms. But the house is getting really close to being ready to move in. I'm really excited about it. Should I do Karen roleplay? Would you guys even like that? That'd be horrible. You want to know who is? Okay, wait. Oh, should I tell you this? I can't decide if she'd be embarrassed or not. I think it's okay. Cause not really. I was joking that my mom is becoming a Karen. She's not at all. Not at all. Not even close. Nowhere close. But because okay, so she went to get new eyeglasses. I can't remember exactly how the story went down, but she went to get new eyeglasses and they had like a buy one, get one deal. And she picked out the 2 frames that she wanted and then she left. And then they called her back and were like, oh, actually we realized that sale we were doing, it didn't apply to one of the frames that you picked. So we can't actually give you that one. You'd have to like get another one. And so she was telling me about it. She was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't want another one. And I was kind of like, they told you. I mean, you paid and everything. They told you could get it. That's their problem. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You already bought it. They told you that price. I think it's their fault and they should just take care of it for you. So maybe I egged her on a little bit. But she was like, okay, really, if you don't think it's... Because I think one of her friends was like, nah, you should just, what are they supposed to do about it? You're just gonna have to deal with it, But I was like, nah, I think you should push back. I think you should get the glasses that you wanted. Why should you get glasses that you didn't want, because of their mistake? I think they should fix it for you. And so she stuck to her guns and made them fix it for her. But apparently they were really, really annoyed with her about it. And she said when she went into the store, she was like, The lady wouldn't even make eye contact with me. I could tell she was just so done with me. And then I was like, yeah, but but you got the glasses that you wanted, so. Like, you got the glasses you wanted. I don't know what to say. Yeah, something squeaky wheel, exactly. I would say I'm definitely not a Karen in the sense that, like, if I'm working with somebody and it's like really not their fault, I'm like never mean. I'm never mean. I'm never accusatory. I never make a scene. I'm always polite. But the older I get, the more I am kind of like, if you told me ABC, I think you should do ABC. I think you should do ABC. That's what you said you were gonna do. That's what I paid you to do. If you said ABC, I am expecting ABC. You know? That I am expecting ABC. If you tell me ABC. Don't show up with DEF. You didn't tell me DEF. You told me ABC. You know? But you can do it politely. You don't have to be mean about it. And I also pick my battles. You know, I pick my battles for sure. Well, that's like exactly like if I was at a restaurant and I ordered, and let's say I asked, hey, I want this pasta, but I don't eat bacon. Can you leave the bacon off? And they were like, okay. And then they brought it to me with bacon. I would make them remake it. They would have to remake it from scratch because now there's bacon in it. You can't just take it out. I do not eat bacon. I would absolutely do that, yeah. But like, let's say I ordered like eggs and toast and grits, and it comes with bacon, and I said, I don't want the bacon. You don't have to give me the bacon. And then they bring me the plate and there's bacon on my plate. I'm not gonna make a fuss. I'm just gonna take the bacon off my plate. You know what I mean? It didn't touch the rest of my food, it's fine, it's whatever. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, you pick your battles, you know? But you always do it politely, because there's just no need to be mean. You know they cooked everything in bacon fat anyways. I'm just making that as an example. I'm actually not nearly as picky. Like, my mom's really picky about that kind of stuff, because we go to this one Mexican restaurant and they definitely use like fat in their beans, in their refried beans, and so she won't eat them. I will still eat their beans. But I also will still eat soups that are made with beef broth or chicken broth. I'll still eat that. I'm not quite as picky as she is. Food preferences are important, as they may not be preferences and instead allergies. That's true. I got angry with an Olive Garden that tried to kill my friend and ignored every attempt to get attention to fix it. Oh man, not Olive Garden. I used to work in an Olive Garden. I think I've told y'all that before. I waited tables at an Olive Garden. Yeah, your first mistake was going to Olive Garden. I think I've talked about this before, but here's why: if you have to wait tables, never, ever, 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 ever wait tables at an Olive Garden. Never do it. Do not do it. It is not worth it. It is literally one of the worst waitstaff jobs you could have. And I'll tell you why. Okay, especially if you work the day shift, like I did. Because guess who makes the breadsticks? Guess who puts the breadsticks in the oven and cooks them and seasons them? The waiters. Guess who makes the salads? Puts the salads together. The waiters. Guess who makes the soups? The waiters. So if you work, I'm dead serious right now. If you work day shift, everybody coming in is getting endless breadsticks, soup, and salads, all of them. I don't know how much it is nowadays because everything's expensive, but back when I worked, it was like $6 or $7, right? And you are literally running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You are making breadsticks, making salads, making soups, running out, running back, running out, running back, and getting everybody their drinks. You are doing absolutely everything. Everything. And if you work day shift, there's not even like, what do they call, like the girls that check you in? There's not even that. Like, you're just doing everything. Literally everything. Absolutely the worst. I want to cook for Olive Garden. Literally, you should, because the cooks would be back up there with their freaking feet up. Oh, I had arguments. Best believe I did. Oh, a hostess. Yeah, a hostess. There wasn't even hostess. You did everything. And even if somebody tips you well, a good tip on a $7 check is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's literally the most crap job imaginable. And they pressure you high key and will give you hours based off how much wine you sell. And they sell the shittiest wine. Excuse my language. They don't even have good wine. Like, get out of here. Y'all, they have me messed up trying to sell the Roscato every night. Like, get me out of here, the Roscato. I told so many people lies about that freaking Roscato. I'm just trying to make a dime over here. It was literally the worst job. It was just the worst job. Every time I see a bottle of Roscato, I die inside. Anyways, yeah, work literally anywhere else. Work anywhere else. Do you at least have a good port for an after dinner? No! Did you have to drink the wine to get through the day? I should have, man. I feel this on a deep level. I was waiter, bar back at one restaurant. It was literally the worst experience of my life. It was genuinely so hard. Like, I don't even know. You could, like, I'll just die before I have to do that again. Like, I'll literally just die. I just never want to do that again. It was actually horrible. I mean, I think it would have been better if I'd worked at a different place. Like, I imagine that, like, sometimes I would work night shift, and that would be way better because people would be ordering, like, meals, you know? And then all I had to do was, like, bring them their drinks and put in their order. And then when the meal was ready, I would just, like, grab their spaghetti and bring it to them. Check on them a few times to make sure everything was okay. It was, like, way easier. And those entrees, like, costed more money. And so I made a better tip, right? But working the day shift was genuinely not worth it. It was just not worth it. It was the worst, man. And it was always old people. It was always old people in there at like 9 a.m. getting their endless breadsticks, salad, and soup. And they weren't even nice to you. They were not nice to you. What's the worst thing people found in their food? I don't think I had any instances like that. I mean, that's the one thing I will say is I think the restaurant was clean. I don't have any horror stories from Olive Garden, as in, like, the food was gross or anything. I mean, like, quality of the food, you know, you're kind of getting what you pay for, but it wasn't gross in there. I mean, we kept it pretty clean. Now, when I worked at the pizza buffet, that was that's a different question. But the pizza buffet was not our fault because staff was keeping it as clean as we possibly could. It was the people, it was the customers participating in the buffet that were making it disgusting. It was the way people behaved at the buffet that made it gross. us back, we were trying to, you know, the staff was trying to keep it clean. We were doing our best. I've told you, I know I've told this story before, but it's actually just, oh my God, it's just like burned into my memory. This little girl she just reached her whole hand, her whole grubby little child hand into the spaghetti and just like plopped it on her plate, no hesitation. She just reached in there. I'm looking at her, I'm like, where are her parents? Like, there's a reason you're supposed to attend your child at the buffet. Like, I'll never forget it. I just took, like, she took her little handful out and I immediately like scooped up the whole thing, like the whole tray, and I just dumped it in the trash can. We had to make new spaghetti, whole new batch of spaghetti. That spaghetti out the door. It's spaghetti in the trash can. If she had put it in her pocket, I would have died and I wouldn't be here today. So you better be glad she did. So Moon Order is more preferable than Olive Garden. Literally. Because at least you get paid better at the Moon Order. I can't believe Runie versus villain origin stories customer service. Well, no, I believe that actually. It was crazy. I had so many crazy experiences. But see, I liked working at the pizza place. I liked the pizza place, but I wasn't on tip wage, which took a lot of pressure off because people don't really tip at a buffet anyways. And I don't know, it was just way better. I liked the pizza buffet. The pizza buffet was fun. Olive Garden was hell. It was hell on earth. Also, I feel like everyone at the pizza buffet, I might have just had like a good batch of coworkers because everyone at the pizza buffet was chill. Like, we kind of knew what we were doing. We're working at a pizza buffet, like, it ain't that serious. But at Olive Garden, you had like those few people who were moving up the ranks who just took it way too serious. I was like, if I cut your vein open right now, is olive oil gonna come out? Because you have sold your freaking soul to Olive Garden and you need to chill out. You need to chill out. You gotta work your way up from Olive Garden to pizza buffet to VTuber. But I worked the pizza buffet first, actually. I worked the pizza buffet. This is what I'll tell you. This is what's actually so crazy about my experience at Olive Garden. I think I've told you this before. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but after I graduated university, I didn't immediately get a good job. As many do not. And when I say I didn't immediately get a good job, I mean within like 2 months, I didn't immediately have a good job. And so I decided that my whole life was over, that I had wasted thousands and thousands of dollars, and it was all for naught, and I was never gonna get a job in the industry that I studied for, and I was just gonna have to be a waitress until I died. I straight up was like, I will be a waitress until I die. And I went and I walked into the first restaurant I saw, which was an Olive Garden, having a complete mental breakdown. And I was like, y'all have to hire me. I'm gonna be a waitress until I die with this degree that I will never use. And then I got a job like 2 months later. But then I felt bad, so I kept working at the Olive Garden. And then I just had I love having 2 jobs, apparently. I love having 2 jobs. Why do I do this to myself? I felt bad, so I was like, I guess I'm working 2 jobs now. I ended up getting a job like not long after. Here's the best cover letter ever, truly. But that actually I had a really bad work day one day, and I just walked out essentially. I gave all my shifts up and was like, I'm not coming back. It's over. I have another job. Why am I doing this? That's about as long as it lasted. I was like, I feel bad. I'll keep working, and I kept working until I had anybody who's worked in customer service knows those days. I had one of those days. I had one of those. And I was like, actually, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Wrap it up. No, thank you. And I quit. I don't regret it. I don't know if you guys are gonna believe this, but I don't regret. I don't regret quitting Olive Garden. It, like, genuinely anything would be better. If you're gonna wait tables, do not do it at Olive Garden. Everyone should be forced to work 6 months in customer service so they understand. I do think that I learned a lot of valuable things working in customer service. Like I said, because I worked at the pizza buffet all through, like I started the pizza buffet the moment I was old enough to work. So I turned, like I applied actually a little bit before my birthday, and then I started like right when because I was basically like, hey, I technically can't work yet, but I'm turning old enough really soon. Will you hire me? And they hired me anyways. And so I started like right when I became old enough. And I worked that like for years. And I worked at the pizza buffet for like a really long time. And I definitely think that I got a lot of genuinely good work experience and like I learned really valuable lessons and valuable work ethic, you know? I think it was very good for me. I don't know about working at Olive Garden. I don't know about working at Olive Garden. I'm just, don't work at Olive Garden. Just don't do it. Don't do it. If I could impart any advice onto you, just do not work at Olive Garden. Don't do it. Unless you want to be a cook, I guess. Don't wait at Olive Garden. If you want to be a cook or a dishwasher, go for it. Don't wait tables at Olive Garden. The pizza buffet prepared her for the hellscape that is VTubing. VTubing, people are way nicer to me here than at the pizza buffet. Let's be real. Like, if someone doesn't like me as a VTuber and they dislike the video. Someone wanted to pay for a small side salad to go when they got a large side salad to go, and they didn't like it when I told them that I had to charge them for the large side salad because they got the large box and they filled it up instead of the small box. That person screamed profanities at me until their face was red and they had to be escorted out. Okay? I'll take the dislike on the YouTube video any day. Any day. I'll take it. That guy, he got dragged out because that was the second time he'd done it. He came and he did the same thing and started screaming at me. This is a true story. He started screaming at me all over again. I was like, I'm starting to think you got a problem. I think you got a problem with me. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Because I told you last time that that's not the right box. It's because by the salad bar, there were two boxes. There was a big one and a small one, okay? The small one was the small side salad, and the big one was like the full size salad. So he filled up, like he got the big box on his own. He got it. You picked it up yourself from the salad bar and filled it up. And then wanted to pay for the side salad. And when I tried to explain to him that he did not use the side salad box, so angry. And then he came back and did the same thing. Again! Like, literally did it again! Same argument. Wait, what do you even do at that point? I still think about that guy. I think I would recognize that guy on the street. Maybe not. Maybe only if he was screaming and his face was red and I could see the veins in his throat, then I would recognize him anywhere. If I saw that man on the street screaming at somebody else, I would recognize him. Let me tell you, I would recognize him. Screaming a stranger out for $2 because can we be real? It was literally like, I can't remember what the difference is, but I mean, it was literally like the difference between like $5 and $2. I swear to God, like it was not even a huge price difference. These people are sick in the head. They're sick in the head. So moon order is more preferable. Oh wait, I already read that one. I'm going crazy. You gotta fight him if you see him again. Yeah, I'll beat him up. No way, he was like twice my height. No way. I was gonna say maybe I'm taller now, but I don't think I am actually. I think I'm the same height that I was then, so screw me, I guess. Actually, I was 1 inch taller than him, so I lied. Actually, I was 1 inch taller than him. Now that I'm an evil woman, I'll be one inch taller. He might be a god Dakota. No! No! Sleepy. Was it all the chefs who dragged out? No, it was my cool lesbian manager. She was the best, and she did not take crap. She was like, get out of here. She was awesome. She was the best. Suddenly, our company mandated fun trips don't sound so bad. Exactly! I treat you guys so well. I treat you guys so well. Yes, exactly. She was one of those people. She was so cool. She also told me this story that I still think about to this day that scares me so bad. Because I didn't even know they had, I don't think they have these anymore, but she used to work at a drugstore and she was a manager, and the drugstores used to have like little upstairs areas, and it was like an office, and you could like oversee, you could like look down on everything. Maybe they still have those, but she was like, it was like after hours and she was up there, and someone broke in and like got into the office and held her at gunpoint and robbed the store. I can't remember all the details now, but I remember the way she told it. I was like, I would never recover. Like, I actually would have to quit. Like, I don't think I could still work there. That's horrible. Actually horrible. I think there's just something about being like stuck in such a small little room. No way. It's your birthday. There's so many birthdays today. Happy birthday, Tukuna. Happy birthday, say hooray. Let's convey our hearts. We're so happy to have you here with us. Happy birthday, let's display the joy in our hearts. Don't dare disobey. Have a roost birthday. Happy birthday! Oh my gosh, you got robbed at a Dairy Queen? I actually know somebody who, okay, and this actually changed the way that I live my life. Because you know how you used to be able to, I say this, you can still do this, I just feel like nobody does it. They had the ATM and the drive-thru at your physical bank. So you could go at any time, like 24 hours. You couldn't go to the bank side, but you could go to the side that had the ATM and you could get money out. This was before they had an ATM in like every gas station ever. Okay, so one of my friends was at the ATM at night and was getting money out, and someone robbed him at gunpoint. It was actually my sister-in-law's brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I genuinely stopped doing that. I was like, no thank you. No thank you, I'll wait. I'll wait till the morning. I'm not doing that anymore. Happens a lot. That's so scary, man. It's because, I think too, because I feel safe in my car. You know? I carry a fake wallet with dummy cards in it for that. Yeah, but he literally at gunpoint at the ATM. Dude said, get the money out or I shoot you in the face. Like, what do you do? How much is getting shot in the face worth to you? Your bank account, probably. Like a dummy wallet's not gonna help you. I think we were talking about this the other day, but that's what they say is statistically, for survival's sake, the best thing to do is to cooperate unless they're asking to move to a different location, in which case that's the one demand that if you cooperate with makes you more likely to die. Other commands, you're more likely to survive if you do it. The only one is if they ask to move locations. Then you're more likely to die that way. So that's the one you should be like, not doing that. Oh, wait, I feel like we talked about this, but maybe I'm just thinking about talking about it with my mom. My mom watched this video and this lady was giving advice for like emergency situations, and I had never heard this before either, and I thought, oh, that actually makes sense. And it was, and the advice was, sometimes in emergency situations, like, I mean, people also just panic and don't know what to do. So if you call out to somebody very specifically to ask for help, a lot of times that will get you further. So like, for example, let's say you're in a parking lot and you start to have, you know you're about to have a seizure. Let's say you have epilepsy, you can feel that you're about to have a seizure, right? Instead of just like calling out like, I'm gonna have a seizure, like someone help me. Like, look at someone and say, you in the blue shirt with the buggy, call 911, I'm going to have a seizure. Like, actually pinpoint a specific person. Exactly, yeah. And it'll just like kind of help like counter out the bystander effect. Because if you just say it at large, people might be like, oh, I guess someone's calling, because they don't know if somebody else is calling. And like every person in the parking lot doesn't want to call. So if you just like actually like point someone out, I don't think it's necessarily to guilt them into it, because it's not that like everybody around you doesn't give a crap about you and doesn't want to help you. It's just that they're also panicking or maybe confused, don't really know if something's serious or not. They don't know if somebody else is already helping you. So by like telling somebody specifically, it just kind of like breaks them out of that doubt. So they're like, oh, okay, you need specifically my help. Okay, let me help you. Let me get on my phone and call 911 now. It also works if you go, hey, you in the blue shirt, give me your wallet. Hey, you there. Yeah, you. Watching this stream right now. Give me your nose. Yummy. I ate it, it's gone now, it's mine. I ate your whole nose. What, you thought I was gonna take your wallet? Ha! You fool! Anyways, I had never heard that advice before, so I thought, you know, I mean, it can't hurt. Right? It can't hurt. I've also heard if someone is trying to like move you, like let's say they're trying to like drag you somewhere, that dead weight is the best thing to do. Because it's like really hard to move somebody. Like it's harder, like even harder than somebody like kicking and screaming. It's harder to move someone who's literally just absolute dead weight.
Go.
Really hard to move you. Yeah, sack of potato defense. You had a nose? I'm not gonna be rage baited. This is a new me. And I'm turning a new leaf. And I'm not going to be rage baited. No, you don't have a nose anymore. Ha! You need that to taste face coffee with. Oh my gosh, wait, you're right. You guys do need that. You do need that to. Oh no, wait. I forgot. I work for a coffee company. Oh, crap. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll wipe it off. Okay.
Go fight Ruse.
There. You can have it back. You don't want it anymore? Because it's been inside me, you don't want it anymore? You like my outsides, but you hate my insides? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay, I see how it is. No, I get it, it's fine. No, my feelings aren't hurt, it's fine, I get it. It smells like alcohol? Yeah, it probably does. It probably does. My dinner has been Riesling. I hope you like the smell of wine. Definitely a dude. Yeah, I'm a dude with a voice changer. All VTubers are. It's common knowledge. I could be any of your guy friends. Think about that next time you're hanging out with the dudes. Next time you give a underhanded high five with one of your best bros. That could be Runie Ruse right there. Yeah, yo, Josh, what the? That's right, Josh could be me. Your own homie. And that, my friends, is the setup for a really steamy BL novel. You asked for this. You asked for it. You asked for it. Not the first time a girl bites my nose. So taskaru. There you go. That's the attitude. But who else bit your nose, huh? I smell another girl on your nose. What the? Doghouse. Doghouse. I'm not a Fujo anymore. I'm not a Fujo anymore. I'm not. I did when I was packing up though. I told you guys I'm a huge Takamito shipper from Kurko's Basketball. And at the height of my Fujo days, it was serious. It was terminal. And I do have like an entire shrine to the two of them. And I packed it up the other day, and it was making me chuckle. I was like, dang, I have a lot of merch. But I also they're soulmates, so I don't regret it. And I'll put it out on display again. Midorima and Takao. Is your display area going to be bigger in your place? Yes, so as part of the construction that I'm getting done is there was a dining room space and I'm closing it in to make it a guest bedroom. But we're gonna put, we haven't decided yet. I'm either gonna put like a Murphy bed in there, or I might just put like a fold-out couch. I'll probably go with the Murphy bed of some sort, because I want it to be a proper bed with a proper mattress. Or I might do like a day bed. I can't decide. But basically, I want it to be like, the bed's not always out, and it's gonna double as a music room. So it'll have like my mom's like K-pop collection, and it'll have my like Idolmaster collection, and then yeah, it'll have like figurines and stuff. Oh, you guys don't know what a Murphy bed is? Really? Are y'all European? Do y'all not have Murphy beds in Europe? I will show you. Let me find like a cute one, so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, this one's cute. You've never heard of one before? Okay. So, a Murphy bed. So this is what it would look like if it's, well, maybe I'll show you like 2 pictures. Here we go. So a Murphy bed, it can come out into a bed, and you can get them in all kinds of shapes and sizes, but basically you can fold it up so that it's flat against the wall, and then it just looks like a cabinet or a shelf of some sort, and it'll usually be like in a unit where you've got other shelving, but you can get them in a bunch of different ways. You can also get them where they like fold twice, so they can be more compact than this, but it folds out to a bed. And the good thing about a Murphy bed is, especially if you get one of these that doesn't fold, you can really just put a proper mattress in there. Like, it can be like a very comfortable bed. So I'm thinking of getting something like that. That way the bed isn't taking up the whole room all the time, because the majority of the time it's just going to be used as like a little music room for me and my mom to chill, read, listen to music, you know, display our figurines and collectibles. But I want it to be able to transform into a guest bed, should I have guests. I'm trying to have like as much guest space as possible. So for example, you can get them really tiny, because this is a Murphy bed, but it just looks like a regular cabinet. So the bottom cabinets, that's where you put your sheets and stuff, and then it like double folds out of this drawer. But I'm not quite sure how I'll set it up yet. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna put all of my figurines and stuff. It's gonna be in that room, so it'll be a cool little room. I am sharing it with my mom though, so it'll have a bunch of K-pop stuff in it. When are you gonna be done with your in-house 3D studio? So that's the other really exciting thing is, is that in the new Haunted Mansion, I have a dedicated office. So right now I stream from my bedroom, which is okay, not my favorite thing in the world. But at the new place, I'll have a dedicated office. And so I'm also going to make that like a little 3D studio, because the only thing in it is gonna be like my computer, basically. So I'm gonna have a lot of room. And it's a big enough room that I can just put, like I have my, my light boxes. I can just put a light box in all 4 corners, and I should get really good coverage in the room. So I think that the 3D stuff should be a lot easier to set up and work a lot better in my new space. But it's also gonna be cool because now I'll just have a separate space for streaming. I think that might help me sleep a little bit better. I think it's just gonna help with my like work-life separation a good bit, because I'll have like my office space for working, and then I'll have my bedroom for like relaxing. And I'm gonna really try to have a hard, fast rule that like when I'm in my bedroom, I am not working. When I'm working, I get up, I walk out of my bedroom, Even if I'm just doing something on my phone, like even if like staff message me a question and I need to like sit down and type an answer, I'm gonna try really hard to be diligent. And like even something like that, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to my office, I'm gonna sit in my office chair, I'm gonna type it out. That way, when I'm not in there, I think it might help me relax a little bit more. Bedroom is purely for Sudoku. Oh my god, y'all! I played the Sudoku. It's one of those every now and again you just come across a Sudoku that just puzzles you for no good reason. Because I don't think it was necessarily that hard, but for some, I had to restart it like 6 times. Because I kept getting so far into it and then realizing that I had made a mistake because the numbers weren't numbering. Genuinely, I think it was 6 times, easy 6 times, maybe even more. I had to just completely, like, I would get like halfway done and then, like, sometimes you get so far in it and I don't know where I made the mistake. And then suddenly, it just worked out and it was fine. Let me see, oh, I think when I got it, I got mad and I exited out. I did, I got mad and I exited out, but I can look at my history real quick, let's see. I'll try to send you guys the link to it. It was fun, but it was pissing me off, man. I think I was making it more complicated as a surprise to nobody. It's called Massive W Little L by Mr. Menace. I'll send it if you guys want to do it. Don't tell me if you think it's easy. I don't care if you think it's easy. I don't care if you think it's easy. I don't know why this one gave me such a hard time. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not impressed. I don't care if you think it's easy. Actually, I do care. Actually, I do want to know. If you do the puzzle, I do want to know what you think about it. It was a good puzzle, though. I finished it in 45 minutes, actually. Well, whatever! You know what? Meet me outside the Olive Garden, meatball. Meet me outside the Olive Garden, in the parking lot. I'll show you what I can do in 45 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Us Sudoku players are peaceful. We are calm, mature, sophisticated, peaceful people. 7 minutes. Yeah, it only took me 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to beat the shit out of you. Pardon my language. That's like the second time I've cussed today. What the heck? After what you said about the comment sections, I literally, I keep getting triggered by comments, man. Y'all, I don't know why I do this. I keep looking, like, I need to not look at the YouTube comments. I need to not look at YouTube comment sections because I keep getting triggered. Okay, so now that I've beaten Resident Evil 0, I miss it. And so I've been watching other people play Resident Evil 0. And I watched this one streamer play Resident Evil 0, and she really struggled with one of the puzzles. She was just overthinking it. I don't know, it just happens. I don't know, it just happens. We're human beings. Even really smart people get stuck on puzzles sometimes. It's just not that big of a deal. Well, I made the mistake of reading the comments. I don't know why I did this. I go to the comment section so starry-eyed. I'm like, oh, this was such a cute VOD. I really enjoyed watching. I want to see what other people have to say about Resident Evil 0. And then I go to the comment section, and it's just people being rude as heck. about the fact that she took a while to do, like, first of all, it's a VOD. Like, she streams on Twitch. So you're watching this on YouTube. If you don't like how long it took her to solve the puzzle, freaking fast forward, you idiot. Do you not have fingers? You don't have thumbs? You want to call her stupid? You don't even know how YouTube works? Second of all, it's just not that big. People act like it's such a big a deal. I'm reading these comments that are like, oh my God. Was anybody else clawing their eyes out watching her try to solve that puzzle? I didn't know it was possible to take that long. Da 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 da. I'm like, do you have nothing else to bother you? Does literally nothing else bother you in this life? Not like being surprised that someone took longer than I would have expected them to solve a puzzle is so low on the list of things in my life that bother me. And it bothered you enough to make a comment about it? No, it didn't. It didn't bother you enough to make a comment about it. You have such low, godforsaken self-esteem, and you are so desperate to feel better about yourself that you have to leave a comment because you solved a puzzle faster than somebody else, and it makes you feel good to point it out. Like, literally, it's so obnoxious, it's so cringe. It's so transparent. Get a life. I gotta get out. I gotta get out of these comment sections, y'all. And I won't tell y'all the details of this one because this was on a different stream. But I was watching somebody else stream something and I did this again. I was like, this stream was so great. I had such a good time watching this stream. I'm gonna go read the comments. I'm gonna see what other people had to say. So I go to the comments and oh my God, again, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to tell you what was going on. But when I say somebody left a comment that had me so goddamn twisted, I had to respond. I had to respond. So I responded. I went off a little bit. I can't, y'all, I'm getting so rage baited. I'm getting rage baited by other people's comment sections. I had to respond. So I responded. And I saw this morning when I got up and I got on YouTube to like, cause I just like put on streams and stuff like while I'm working. So I get on YouTube this morning and I see that I have a notification and I'm shocked because this is on my private account. I don't have anything on my private account. Like I don't post videos or anything on my private account. So it's very abnormal to see like a notification on it. So I see like a notification. I'm like, what the hell? Why do I have a notification? So I click on it and yes, they replied, but I didn't read it. I have made the executive decision that I don't give a flying heck what they had to say. I do not care. I said what I wanted to say. So I refused to look at it. And no, I did not go and read what they said, but they did reply to it. I was like, oh my God. I didn't think they'd reply to it because the comment was like 4 months old. I'm like 4 months behind to this video. First of all, I'm getting rage baited by comments that were left on a stream 4 months ago. Yo, please let me rest in peace. Let me rest. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my cat's knocking things off my desk right now. Anyways, I gotta get out of comment sections. I can't keep doing this to myself. That's just the quickest way to make me angry. The moldy comments, they're getting to me. No rest for the wicked. Is this my curse because I'm wicked? Shh, yes, it was 4 months ago. But it made me mad. I just had to say something. I just had to. But what if they saw the error of their ways and changed after your comment, Runie? Good for them. I don't give a crap about them. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care and I don't want to know. I doubt it though. They're probably being mean to me. I don't want to read a comment being mean to me. I don't want to have an argument on YouTube. I'm just not going to read it. I said what I had to say. And everything I had to say was nice, okay? I only said nice things. I just offered counter arguments, okay? Evil woman serve justice. I think it's cute when someone struggles with a puzzle and doesn't give up. I just think it's a non-issue. Like, I'm not gonna get up in arms if you don't like watching someone solve a puzzle slowly. You know, I can see why maybe you would find it frustrating or annoying if, like, I don't know. If it, like, I could see it being frustrating for you if you already know how to solve a puzzle to, like, watch someone figure it out. And then I can also see it being really fun or entertaining to you, or like you said, endearing or cute. Like, it's just a personal preference, you know? Some people are gonna like it and some people aren't. That's why I call it a non-issue. It's just not anything you need to freaking comment on. Like, nobody cares. Okay, sir. Goodbye. Leave. You just don't need to comment on it. But I think a lot of it also just comes down to the gamer spirit, Runie. No, I think a lot of it does come down to, like, people forgetting that even if you like a content creator, they are not making content for you specifically. They're not. You might like 99% of the stuff that they do, and so it feels like they're making content specifically for you. But every now and again, they might do something that you don't like. You don't find it entertaining, it annoys you, it upsets you, it's just not something you're interested in. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I do think people forget. I do think they do. At that point, I call her a dork. Mods, mods, wrap it up. Mods. You're not making content for me and only me specifically? No. I'm actually making content for you specifically. Sorry. That applies to everybody else, but it doesn't apply for you. No, my content is specifically for you, and if you don't like it, then you need to fix yourself. Yeah, because I know what you want. I know what you want more than you know what you want. So if you think that it's not for you, it actually is. It actually is, actually. Yeah, banish them to Olive Garden. Yeah, make them wait tables day shift at Olive Garden. What if they are a fan, but they just like being mean? You gotta filter them. You gotta filter them. I mean, some people don't like that. I mean, sorry, some people don't mind that. I think some people like having like fans that'll like neg them and argue with them. That's like a whole chat dynamic, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as like everybody's having a good time, you know. I'm not really like that though. I like it when you get like a little bit of teasing is fine, but like, you know, at the heart of it, I want you guys to be nice to me. And I think I'm pretty nice to you, you know. In return, I feel like I am quite nice to you, so I would like you to be nice to me. Please, please. In the words of Rachel Berry. Please, please, please. What if we want you to be mean to us? I would say that makes you a little bit of a pervert. Yeah. Just gotta call it like I see it. If you're a girl, you're immune. If you're a girl, then you're not a pervert. Unless you're a Fujoshi, in which case. You know what you are. No, I'm recovered. I'm recovered. I'm not a Fujoshi anymore. I'm recovered. I'm recovered. I left the perversion behind. For the most part. Don't talk to me about Takamito though.
Go fight Ruse.
I'm a scientist. You already gave us the clear. That's good. Scientists get too, yeah. Scientists, you're cool too because you know what? Scientists get too bad of a rap. I feel like every media ever is like, scientists did crazy evil thing. And crazy evil things happened. I mean, all scientists are a little evil, yeah. But that doesn't mean they can't be the heroes of their own stories. If they do physics, then they're not a real scientist. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's go with it. I said what I said. Why not? Then they're not a real scientist. Those scientists breeding lickers. And hunters. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember that happening.
What the heck?
I think you may be trying to awaken some repressed memories, but I'm not gonna let you do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Runie definitely knows better than I know me. I trust in Runie wholeheartedly. Buggy and Croc Shrine win. I will have a Buggy Shrine. I only have a few things of Crocodile merch. But I think I told you guys this. I didn't want to go too crazy. And there's just too many characters that I love in One Piece that I made a decision. I was like, I'm only going to collect merch from one One Piece character. I will allow myself to have like a few things of other characters, but I'm only collecting one character. And I chose Buggy. And I do not regret that. That's my king of pirates. Shout out Buggy the Clown. So I have a bunch of Buggy stuff, but I only have a few crocodile things. Runie yaps, my beloved. Always makes my day. Thank you. My day is definitely a lot better after hanging out with you guys tonight. Runie, even if you are a Fujoshi still, as long as you love us, it is okay. Because Runie, perfect. And I obviously failed at Rage Bait. It's okay. Maybe I'm just getting more immune to Rage Bait. If you guys want to Rage Bait me, you just gotta leave a YouTube comment in a random video that I watch. You guys have to like predict, okay, what is it that Runie Ruse might watch in her spare time? You gotta think about my interests, things I might put on, okay? And then you gotta go leave like a really stupid, needless, mean comment. Don't do this, by the way, I'm joking. Just to be clear, I'm joking. But you gotta go do that. And then I'll see it, and you will rage bait me like nobody has been rage baited before. Yeah, and 4 months later, you'll get an angry response from me on my throwaway account. Don't actually do that though. Don't leave mean comments. Do not do that. Leave nice comments. And if you don't have anything nice to say, gosh darn it, just don't say it. Hubert sucks. Oh my god! I almost said something really perverted! Thank God I'm a lady and I stopped myself. Thank God I'm a lady. Thank God. I need more wine. I feel like my shoulders have just been so tight lately, and my shoulder and arm have started to hurt again. Remember how I had that shoulder injury and I thought it was all better? It started to hurt again. But I think I'm causing it. I think it's like, you know, like when you get stressed and your shoulders like rise up. I think I'm dealing with that. And I think it's just like tightening like my chest muscles and whatever. So I've been doing a bunch of back exercises trying to strengthen my back again. And I also bought like this like weighted shoulder pad. I think it's supposed to be like a weighted blanket type thing, but that's not why I bought it. I bought it because I'm just like, I just feel like I just need something heavy on my shoulders to like keep them down, man. Like just keep them down. But I think it's supposed to come tomorrow. I'm hoping that it will work. Runie Piccolo Rusa. Truly though. No, I be looking like Leon in Resident Evil 9. I'm not even kidding. The total shrimp posture lately. And you chose Sanji, of course. I didn't choose Sanji for my shrine, but I do have some Sanji merch, which I love. Yeah, like Jill's shoulder pads. It'll give you a tactile cue to relax your shoulder, and it's 4 pounds. So I think it will like physically kind of weigh them down a little bit. If you're still moving things to the new house, you aren't resting the shoulders enough. Okay, that might also have something to do with this. Because I'm constantly moving stuff over. I still gotta pack more. Oh my god, I have so much to do. I'm gonna have to take some time off, you guys, later this month. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Like honestly, the last week of August and the first week of September, I might have to take those off. I've got so much to do. So I might just do RUSEDAYs those days. I'm giving you guys a heads up. Heads up that I'll probably end up taking 2 weeks off. I'll still do RUSEDAY though. We always do RUSEDAY. We'll give you back and shoulder massage. I really wish you could. They need to create technology, man. Because like, I could really use one. I was just thinking that earlier today. I was like, should I try to get a massage? I don't have time. I got too much stuff to do this weekend. I don't have time to go for a massage. Yeah, virtual massage. Plus, I gotta start cracking. I got some stuff in the plan. I got. Not only am I doing the move stuff, I got other stuff to do. Virtual Reiki healing massage. Okay. My actual thoughts about Reiki. Total bull crap. Okay. I'm sorry if that offends you. Total bull crap. However, I love Reiki ASMR. I cannot get enough of Reiki ASMR. Yes, I want a pretty older woman to waggle her fingers at me and pretend like she's pulling bad energy out of my body. Yes, I do. I want to watch it for 2 hours straight until I fall asleep. I've also been... What is Reiki? Well, you know, it's fake. It's fake. So there's a bunch of, like... That's the thing about these kind of, like, this, like, fake stuff, is that you're, like, depending on who you asked, you would get a bunch of different answers. Because it's not a real thing. But people think that it does all kinds of things. But yeah, like, in general, it's, like, a way of energy healing. And you can... It's like, it's not physical, so you don't actually touch the person. You just like move your hands over them, and there's like Reiki symbols. Some people don't do the symbols, but you can do like Reiki symbols, and it's like a way of interacting with another person's aura or energy with your aura and energy, and you can rearrange it and try to pull out bad energy. Blah, blah, blah. Isn't Reiki spiritual pressure? Yeah, it's also how you can stand in the sky, like in Bleach. You just like harden the Reiki under your feet. Because like everything in Bleach, everything from Soul Society is made of... Wait, is it Reiki or is it Reishi? Now I can't remember. Is it... No, I think that's Reishi, right? What do they call it in Bleach? It's so dumb. It pisses me off. Anyways, everything's made of it, so they just harden it under their feet, and that's why they can just float in the sky like that. It's definitely not because the artist is lazy and doesn't want to draw backgrounds and just wants to draw a bunch of people floating in the sky. That's not why. It's actually because they're hardening the reishi. But I do like Reiki. I do like Reiki ASMR, I really do. And I've been really into I've been really into this one girl's ASMR. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna link y'all one of her videos. She's so good. I've been super into this one girl's ASMR, and she does like a New York accent, and she does a lot of like roleplay stuff, where she'll roleplay as like either someone who's rude or someone who is a scammer or like the worst rated nail artist. But she did like a New York accent tarot reader one. I've watched this like 10 times. It's like, this is like my favorite video online right now. It's so good. It only has 22,000 views. That's criminal. It's criminal. It's so good. 22,000 views, 22,000 of those was me. Anyways, I like, is it specific? I like when people talk in a strong accent and they're kind of mean. That's like my favorite thing right now. So like any ASMR that's labeled like Russian lady judges you, or New York stylist begrudgingly takes your appointment, like, or Valley girl older sister judges your outfit for the party, I'm clicking. We're watching this. Shall we leave? Oh my god, wait, I didn't even think about that. Okay, let me just absolutely reiterate that the thing about leaving comments was a freaking joke. That was a joke. Never, ever, ever leave a mean comment on anything. Because I swear to God, if I see a mean comment from anybody that I recognize from my chat, you will be hidden from my chat permanently forever. No takebacks. No regrets, okay? I would literally hide you. I will cross-check. Don't be mean to other people online. That was a joke. If wanting people to be mean to us makes us a freak, but Runie likes people to be meaner than... No. You don't understand though. You don't understand, because they're not actually being mean to me. I'm just they're not actually being mean to me. I'm just pretending that they're being mean to me. There's a difference. They're pretending to be mean, and I'm pretending that they're being mean to me, and it's different. It's different, I swear. If you don't get it, I don't know what to say. Maybe you don't get it, that's fine. Not everyone's gonna get it, but like, it's different, okay? It's different. I need another glass of wine. Have you ever seen the Albert Wesker ASMR? No, I don't think I would listen to that. I wouldn't listen to that. It's a Riesling. I haven't made up my mind, but I will make up my mind by tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm gonna make the waiting. I have to make the thumbnails, and I'll make the waiting rooms for the rest of my streams. Right now the schedule is Friday I will do ASMR. We're gonna do some roleplay ASMR. I'm going to be an evil goddess, and you're going to be dead. You're meeting your maker. I think it'll be really fun. And then on Saturday we're doing the new BioRand came out with a Resident Evil 9 randomizer. I've watched a few people play it. It looks absolutely insane. I am in for I am in for a whopping of hurting. It's going to be pain. If you guys want to see me get rage baited and scream and freak out over a video game and get mad, you want to come to the randomizer. So I think that'll be really fun. However, I might switch that. I might end up doing the ASMR on Sunday and the randomizer on Friday. I have to like look at my schedule a little bit more. I might have to switch it around, but I will make the final decision tomorrow. So I'll put the waiting rooms up tomorrow and you'll know what day I'm doing what. Roleplay, but she's just herself. Yeah, I see you guys saying that just sounds like the usual. Well, I am evil, so I guess maybe it does sound like the usual, but we'll make it extra fun. I'll be in a fancy outfit. You'll like it. It'll be fun. Take your Saturday off. You deserve it. No. I would rather hang out with you guys and play the RE9 randomizer all day. Okay. I would not be doing it on Saturday because I'd have much less fun things to be doing all Saturday long. I wouldn't be taking the day off, y'all. I would be working. She loves us. Yeah. Yeah. How many times I gotta tell you? How many times do I gotta tell you? I think you're pretty alright. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys so much for I hate that I say that. I've been recording stuff lately and I've noticed that I say fur instead of for. Ugh. It's driving me bonkers. And now I hear it in my regular speech all the time and I'm always trying to correct it. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys, you don't hear the difference for? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me. No, not furry. Y'all are just making up completely different words right now. Thanks for hanging out with me for a cozy just chatting stream. And I will see you guys on Friday, either for ASMR or the randomizer, depending on how my schedule shakes out. But for now, it's bittersweet, but I must say farewell, you guys. Give glory to the runes, for my love and affection is forever with you. Bye-bye.